such a special little me. And no, I don't mean special ed. Let me turn up my volume. Alright. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for clicking on my video. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock right now. It's 12:34 a.m. where I am. I should be sleeping, but I'm not. I was thinking about going to 7-Eleven and getting a Slurpee since they're open, I think literally 24 hours, but I was like, nah, I had enough junk and sugar today. I'm gonna drink some water and channel these messages. So, thank you for coming to this video. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for being present. Bye. If you do not know what you want, spend time alone to learn what you want. Spend time to get to know yourself. Spend time taking care of yourself. Spend time loving yourself. Spend time co-creating a life that you are happy to live, a love that you are proud to call your own, and a vision that you are content with bringing to life, to fruition. Because anything you think about, you can easily bring about. It's a matter of you putting in the actual footwork and not being afraid to get your hands dirty. If I'm talking low, it's because I don't feel like talking loud. And literally there are people like trying to lay down right now, so I don't want to be speaking super, loud. 2 in the chat. Alright. I'm trying to debate if I'm gonna do 2 more lives after this because I have like 2 different topics that I want to hit. I might just do 1 more and then pick up where I left off tomorrow. Hi you guys. So I just had a couple of messages come to me just now. So just make sure you are living a life that is true to your mind, your body, and your soul. A life that you are content with, a life that you are proud of, a life that you are pleased with, a life that you are happy with. Something that is authentic. Do not copy what the next person is doing. 3, 3, 3. Okay? I wrote down some messages that came to me while I was at work earlier. But I'm going to start with this. For example, in regards to co-creating with the universe as well as spirit, bringing into fruition whatever you desire, your natural desires or your natural wants or your natural thoughts. For example, I wrote down, I would like a God-fearing, comfortable, peaceful, spontaneous, free, happy, healthy, simple, natural life. And I'm working on it as we speak. I am pouring into myself on a daily basis. I am getting my hands dirty with doing the groundwork, and I'm not afraid. I'm sitting with all kinds of emotions. I'm doing all kinds of healing. I am being patient with myself. I am being kind to myself, and I will do the same in return for the person, my kingdom spouse, my soulmate, my romantic interests when they present themselves. whoever God has written for me to have or be ordained with. Rich rising, you guys. Thank you, Mr. Bound. Thank you, Mr. Black. Thank you, Attic. 350. Oh, absolutely. Oh, gosh. Alright, so let me go back to England. It's very, very far. Okay. What is my... Alright, so season of revolution. It means a great change. It means no longer living how you once used to live. It's embracing new chapters, new beginnings, releasing old behavior patterns, childish behaviors, immature behaviors, old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, you know, the tried and true ways, like just learning and creating as you go, you know, doing what works best for you, not for anybody other than you. So I'm sending you love, light, and healing vibrations, blank spaces. That's a blessing. It's a blessing that you were able to use discipline to nourish and establish a healthier way of doing things. Likewise, Mr. Black. Season of revolution. A great change is amongst us. A great change is here. A great change is coming. A great change is present. It's all about how you choose to view things, how you choose to handle things, how you choose to receive them, and how you choose to embrace them. You can't ever stop moving. You can slow down a little bit. You know, you go at your own pace. You don't have to be in a rush. Slow and steady wins the race, and your definition of success, of being successful, may look different from the next person's. Again, the whole purpose is to live a life that is authentic, that is natural, that is true, that you are pleased with, that you are content with, that you are happy with. For you, nobody else, right? Nobody else has to even agree. You don't need the approval of others. You don't need the opinion of others. Do it for you. So I'm speaking from the heart moving forward. I mean, I've always tried to the best of my ability, but now, because I just recently received confirmation that I know what I'm talking about. And, you know, to be confident in the fact that I have a lot of information. I don't know anything. I only learn as much as I'm willing to open myself up to receive the channeled messages and the downloads and the insights from something much bigger than me, something much powerful than me, and something much more kinder than me. Yeah, Mr. Spaces. That sounds like you're on the right track. Thank you, Attic. Thank you, Mr. Black. Sending you love, light, and healing vibrations. Sleep well. Okay, so what condition is your heart in? Have you ever stopped to ask yourself that? Like, you have to be transparent with yourself and be honest with yourself. If you can't be honest and transparent with yourself, how are you going to do that with anybody else? We lie to ourselves sometimes. We deceive ourselves sometimes. We make excuses for ourselves sometimes, and we do the same thing for other people. But when you start being blunt, when you start being raw, when you start being truthful to yourself, something very magical happens. It means you start accepting the truth about yourself in whatever shape, form, condition you're in. Ugly, pretty, uncomfortable, soothing, whatever. What condition is your heart in? For me, I will be honest, right? And it's not easy to be honest, but at the same time it is, because I am a truth teller as well as a truth seeker. So lying has never really been my thing. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've never done it, but I feel much more comfortable telling the truth than I do telling a lie. I feel empowered by being truthful, because I feel like even if I tell on myself or if I expose myself, I'm owning my mistakes, my accomplishments, my hold-ups, my setbacks, my push forwards, my forward movement, my successes, my failures, you know, my shortcomings, my tall comings. Like, I own it. It's a part of me. It is me. I have nothing to be ashamed about. And if I expose myself to myself, nobody can expose me to me. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm the most important person in my life. That's what I've started understanding. Nobody is as important as I am in my life. Other people will come, other people will go, but in my life, I'm the most important character. I'm very honest to myself. Sometimes I'm very hard on myself, and I'm working on giving myself grace in the same way I do for other people, because it doesn't make sense to just be selfless with other people and then not do it for myself. In fact, I'm working on actually being more selfish with myself, because I need my energy and my love and my attention and my devotion and my commitment just as much, if not more, than how I used to give it out to others. So make sure you are saving energy for yourself. It's okay to show up for other people, but make sure you are showing up all the way for you, because, you know, if you get broken, or if you get sad, or if you get torn, you have to be the person to put yourself back together. Nobody's gonna come and save you. That's the hard truth. That's an honest truth. That's a fact. Okay, so back to it, the main point. What condition is your heart in? So for me, honestly speaking, my heart has been broken. It has been torn apart. It's been stepped on. It's been kicked, stomped, disregarded, played with, toyed with, ripped apart, damaged. But throughout it all, God has restored me. And I say that with a smile, because maybe a couple years ago I wouldn't have been able to smile or laugh the way I do now. And I've realized the most natural treasures, the most simple treasures in life are free. It doesn't cost anything to smile. It doesn't cost anything to laugh. It doesn't cost anything to be kind. It doesn't cost anything to be yourself. Now, when you try to parade or put up a facade and pretend to be something that you're not, you are deceiving yourself, which is the most important person in your life. To deceive you is to steal joy from yourself, is to steal your chance at being content with where you are in life. Trials and tribulations are always going to happen. Obstacles are always going to come your way. Shortcomings will come, right? But you also get back up when you fall down. It's a matter of your devotion, your commitment, your perseverance, your strength, your willpower. I feel if it wasn't for the love of God, I don't know where I would be. I don't know who I would be. I don't know what I would be doing other than talking to you guys right now. I just used to be very different back in the day. Like, I feel like I was always different early on from childhood, but in these stages, in these stages, in these present times, I am much more closer to understanding myself and being myself and loving myself and being content with myself, because I used to not like to smile for some reason. Like, I used to try to hide my smile. I used to want to be anybody other than me because I didn't think I was cool enough. I didn't think I was sexy enough. I didn't think I was fun enough. I didn't think I fit the societal standards or terms of beautiful or sexy or, you know, the ideal look. When in reality, what is the ideal look? If you think about a lot of females, they are no longer allowing their authenticity to speak for them. They're quick to put a wig on, put makeup on, fake nails, eyelashes, artificial eyelashes, just any and everything to be something different than what they are. I feel like when you're comfortable in your own skin and you show up as yourself on any given day, at any time, regardless of what you're going through, what you've been through, what's going on around you or even in you, that's the biggest flex, because a lot of people don't know themselves. A lot of people don't love themselves. A lot of people refuse to take the time to pour into themselves. They use other people, places, and things as a distraction because they try to run away from themselves. And I'm here to relay the message for whoever needs to hear it. You can run as fast as you want. You can try to go wherever you want to go, but wherever you go, you're going to have to take yourself with you. I know this for a fact because in my younger days, I thought going somewhere and starting fresh, starting new, you know, whether it's a new state, going somewhere where nobody knows your name, going somewhere where you don't have connections. I thought that, you know, doing these things was going to help, when in reality, you still have to get comfortable in your skin. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter who's around you, doesn't matter what's going on. You still have to figure out a way how to love yourself to the best of your ability. And even if you don't feel like you're doing it right, or you're having trouble, or you're confused, you have to start somewhere. Like, you have to start somewhere. The more you practice, the better you'll get with it. After 30 days, it takes 30 days for something to become a habit. So if you take it one step at a time, one day at a time, and you try your best, just imagine what can happen. Thank you, Mr. Brasino. Rich Rising, struggler. Trials and tribulations, for sure. Hot chocolate. Well, thank you, Mr. Mueller. I love my glasses. I'm sorry that you don't. They help me channel my inner Chucky from the Rugrats. So these glasses are not going anywhere. Yeah, so take the time to be honest with yourself. The moment you do that, you will speed up the process of your healing journey. Okay, I'm only paying attention to comments in the chat that are of love and light. Yeah, so God restored me and brought me to salvation and redemption. All I had to do was surrender and be serious. Simple, huh? And usually the simple thing is never the easiest to do because it takes a lot of accountability. It takes a lot of seriousness. And how often are we actually serious when it comes to something that we need to do? I know sometimes I prolong stuff, and maybe it's because I know once I get started and I take those steps forward, it's kind of like no going back, you know? You think that it takes like all these years to be where you want to be, to go where you want to go, to have a life that you envision for yourself, when in reality it can move as quickly as you believe it can, and even then it can move quicker. It doesn't take centuries, it doesn't take 20, 30 years plus. It's a matter of you being serious and actually doing the work, and then allowing God to make things happen for you too. You have to work with God. You have to open yourself up to God. You have to listen as well. Pray, meditate, fast. And we're gonna go ahead and remove you. If that's what you want to believe, you're more than welcome to, but sending love and light to those who do not know God. I'm not here to push my faith or belief or my ways of living on anyone. I'm just here to share knowledge from my experiences, because I feel like it's changed and transformed my life. So maybe you'll be able to take something to where it can help you, and if not, don't force anything that doesn't resonate. What was I saying though? Yeah, I didn't want this to be a live video. I mean, a long video. It is a live video. Oh, I think I need to take a nap. God is good. God is great. God is merciful. God can make the impossible possible. You have to believe that. You have to start building a connection or a relationship with Source, with the divine, with Spirit, with the universe for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it, but you have free will to choose and believe in whatever you want to believe about. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video. Happy birthday. It is it's Leo season right now still, right? What else did I want to say? Besides, anything else you wanted me to say before I ended this video? And I was told to start speaking from the heart. There will be some who understand me. There will be plenty who don't. I pray that whoever is guided to this message, they can use what they need and pass on what they don't. I pray that anything that doesn't resonate, you please have them keep in mind not to force it. Be strong, stay strong, be fearless, be bold. For God does not give the power of fear, but of love and a keen mind. Everything gets worked out worked out in due time. Okay, that's it for this live. Bye.